at the booth, and I'm about to have my gumbo for the day. I've been eating every single day. You can see how much shrimp, jumbo shrimp, and sausage and chicken, all the crab meat, and amazing. So, taste my bowl. I gotta get down. How y'all doing?
Y'all don't even see what's going on. Beyonce mama is in Houston selling gumbo. I wouldn't eat nothing from that lady. I wouldn't drink a cup of water from that lady. A lot of y'all are lining up because y'all are so blind. Y'all don't have the eyes to see, and y'all idolize Beyonce so much that y'all like, oh, that's her mama. I ate some gumbo from Beyonce mama. I had some gumbo by Beyonce mama. You don't know what that lady doing to that gumbo. Those who have the eyes to see right through these people. You can see the demons in these people if you really have the eyes to see. Y'all don't see it. Y'all got friends that be around y'all that don't like y'all and y'all can't see it. But I see right through this lady.
I can taste it. That is good. You need this coffee. You need this for your soul. You need this for your soul.
Family, what's the word? Long time no holla. Had a very, very eventful weekend. Yeah, very eventful. If you are familiar with Ohio, y'all know what happened. And I was in the epicenter. No electricity. On top of everything else, yeah. Anyways, we're here. We are here. Thank y'all for all the love in the comments, for sure. It does mean a lot. But today, we're about to talk about soul food. Wow. All right. I want to ask a question. Has anybody ever heard people say that if women are at the end of their sentence, you know that little thing you put at the end of a sentence, they say that some would put that little dot at the end of a sentence, wink 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 wink, they would put it in spaghetti to make the man fall for them. That's the main reason I wouldn't eat this lady's cooking. Do I think she is one of them ladies that flies on a broom? Yeah, I do. And when I see her, I can't help but see when they have the witches with the big old ladle or spoon or whatever at that big old iron casted pot stuff. They're cooking up some bubbling green stew. Come on, man. This lady said this takes 24 hours to prepare. When I had some in Houston, it took about 2.5. Anyways, let's get to the content.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter. Hit pop shit, get higher. I'm the hottest, call me fire.
All right, y'all, like I said before, thanks for being here. It feels funny being able to film again, and it's only been a few days. That's how much I do this. Wow. Thanks for being here. Thank you for sure. I don't know where to start, y'all. I don't know if I want to start with some clips of this Rihanna thing. You know what? We're going to talk about the gumbo. We are. It's so much around this, and people really got a lot of different mixed reviews. Now, would I pay $25 for a cup of gumbo like that? It depends. It really depends. It was pretty decent weather-wise here in Ohio, so I know it had to be kind of warm down there. You seen women in halter tops or whatever you want to call them, the sleeveless shirts, whatever you call them. Anyways, so it might have been too hot, but you got to think at a rodeo, probably everything's hiked up price-wise and all of that stuff. But long story short, I wouldn't have tried it just because it's her. just because it's her. That lady has a really spooky aura to me, and that's just my opinion. Yeah, and I gotta stand on it. But the thing that would make me really not try it is the things that surround their family's name. From the Bayou Magic to things we see her daughter partake in. Yeah. And there are even people talking about they got food poisoning. I dropped the P for a reason, but yeah, let me shut up yapping. Let's just get to the clips. These people can tell you better than me. Let's go.
You gotta get some of that rice from the bottom. So here I go scooping it up and listen to me. Y'all, I was salivating over this daggone gumbo. Still is today. Oh, the seasoning. I get a seasoning right off the stove. The shrimp. You need this. You need to come get this.
You need this for your soul. Beyonce's mama started selling soup, and I will not lie to nobody. That shit looks like bikini bottom water, specifically chum bucket filtration juice. Y'all are too trusting. They just said some of these was in the files and you eating food from her mama. This could be 13 in your pots. Soup look rough as fuck. Somebody was finding whole shrimp tails in there like you was putting some iron newt in that bitch. You doing spells. Finding shrimp tails in that shit, and it reminded me of somebody finding some frog leg bones. I don't know. It just seems like some witchcraft. Like, why does the soup look like we put whole animals in that? Now, it seems like the slogan for this restaurant is you need it for your soul, for your soul, for the soul, for your soul. Somebody tried the soup in front of her and then verbatim said, you need to come get this. And then as soon as she said, you need to come get this, Mama Tina behind her like, for the soul, for your soul. From the looks of it, her mama done got so much work done, I'm not sure she could say that much words because she sat back there like a Komodo dragon, just sitting back there like a Komodo dragon. She not even saying much. I don't know. Y'all come to let me know what y'all think. Are y'all gonna go try Beyonce's mama's shark shit soup? Me personally, I don't care if it was Beyonce's mama or Barack Obama. If you selling some shit that look like that, I'm not buying it. I don't give a names attached to it. I also have to be weird eating everybody's food. Just genuinely do witchcraft, and I'm not saying Beyonce and them for sure do witchcraft, so keep y'all stupid ass boots off. But for real, they might be. I don't know. She over there talking about make sure you get some rice from the bottom. Like, bitch, if I have somebody's food and they tell me make sure you eat it like this, I'm putting that shit down. Only meals that come with instructions are the ones you put in the microwave.
All right, I gotta cut bro clip short. He was cussing too much, but he made a few valid points. Now, spells and food. Did y'all hear about the story of allegedly some chick went to go get her hair done and they did a ritual with the chicken, and when she went to the hairdresser and the lady washed out the chicken from her hair, the red stuff that comes from the chicken, one of their offspring passed away. But I would not eat this food. Beyonce's mom had a long time to come out with something like this. It's a funny thing that she's coming out at this time with it, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I think was a big inspiration. Mr. Tenderism. I think that was a big inspiration. I think she's trying to get some of bro's spotlight. This woman gotta be about 8,000 years old. You could have been started you a little restaurant. You could have been made a dish to be featured in a restaurant. You choose a really weird time to do something like this. I wouldn't need it. I wouldn't trust it. Just looking at that woman makes me just be like, ugh. Like, nah, she's scary. And people are too trusting. Real talk, way too trusting. Now, let's talk about the fad part. The wave, the clout part of it. I can guarantee you all of these people did that for the same purpose. Oh, that's Beyonce mama. That's Beyonce mama. But this is what you got to ask yourself. Your daughter a billionaire, her husband a billionaire, allegedly. We know you got the bag. Why in the hell are you charging your people $25 for a cup of gumbo? Come on, man. These people really don't be for the people. Real talk. How much more greedy can you be? How much more greedy, y'all? Anyways, next clip.
Beyonce's mom, Tina knows, aka Mama Tina, gets threatened over her gumbo. So Beyonce mom, Tina, has a restaurant out Houston where she sells gumbo, right? It's a gumbo restaurant. The restaurant has been getting mixed reviews. Some people say it's alright. Some people say it's nasty. So you had a fan making a post about the restaurant, right? The fan was like, Beyonce mom out here selling $25 gumbo, and it looks nasty as F, right? And I'll let y'all make y'all judgment. I don't even know. But after the person made that post, you had a man like commenting on the post talking about man, where's the location of that restaurant? I'm gonna go over there and beat her up and burn her restaurant down. I'm like, boy, what you on, nigga? You ain't even tried the gumbo, don't even know it. Like, you just, boy, you better go somewhere. So basically, Twitter suspended that person for talking crazy, and he probably got the police looking at him, right? But the restaurant, like I said, got mixed reviews. The gumbo, I don't even know what that was, but hey, y'all can go try it.
All right, now here's a clip about Rihanna's situation that I found very interesting. And I like bro clips too, but bro, he's talking this shit. Real talk, and it made me think, but it was enough for me to put this clip in this video to end it off. Check this out, y'all.
This Rihanna situation is darker than I thought. Tell me, does this make sense? A crazy woman drives all the way from Florida to California in a Tesla by herself and pulls up to Rihanna's mansion, timed perfectly for her to be there, by herself, solo, and just start ringing AR-15 shots. Let me tell you how you know that sounds unbelievable. This Beverly Hills, we have cameras everywhere, especially protecting $1 million mansions. We haven't seen one footage of anybody pow-powing anything. People are bringing up Jay-Z and the Ep files and the fact that Rihanna owns her masters and people might possibly want her masters. People are bringing up theories of A$AP Rocky having beef. There are a lot of theories, but I'm telling you, this one don't make sense, and there's more to it. They got all this footage of this woman talking bad about Rihanna, posting her whole life. Where's the footage of her training to pow-pow AR-15s or her pow-powing anything? You don't just roll out the bed and be wielding AR-15. Every time there's a shooting, they are so quick to fill our TVs and everything up with all kind of footage. Think about it. But in this one, we have no footage. Rihanna hasn't said anything. A$AP Rocky hasn't said anything. And she got the hell out of the house, which I don't blame her and the family. It is also being alleged that the car was moving. The way the shots looked, that the car was moving. So you telling me that she's moving, driving, and shooting an AR? Remember, she drove for 30 minutes after she did it before they arrested her. Anybody who was with her could have got out the car and had a whole nother getaway. And then I was the first person to say when it happened that I don't think she did this solo. Now another thing they're saying is that there's some police report that they believe there was a Hispanic male with her. This is all coming out after the fact. But if this was literally just some crazy woman who is now being held for bail and was immediately arrested, why would you be leaving so? Leaving to me says there's something more going on. And I don't like it. What if I told you?
He made some good points, and I said that before. Like, as soon as it happened, where's the footage? If we can get footage from drones over the water, if we can get footage of, like he said, a lot of these situations where things are happening, why don't we get footage? And now that's the thing, y'all. Let me slow down real quick. We still ain't got footage from Lil Jon and them, as I knew we wouldn't. We ain't seen no footage of his son running. We ain't got to see him enter the body of water, but we ain't seen him running out the house. We ain't seen him running at all. No footage. I'm not surprised about no footage in this situation either. Not at all. Not whatsoever. Now, he said something about she was riding for 30 minutes and this and that. It's a lot of threes in this situation. And I'm just gonna end it right there. Let me know your thoughts. I'm out. Peace.